Citadel High is the only high school on the peninsula of Halifax, Nova Scotia. We believe, with having such a diverse background, that our IB program should represent that diversity. IB is a way of approaching learning and looking at learning and making kids excited about learning and continue that learning process. We are actively engaging students to make sure everybody feels like they can be part of this program.
Approaches to teaching and learning can be viewed as an add-on, but it's not. We talk about the skills that are valued not only by the IB, but are valued for good citizens and learners. We explicitly let the students know, okay, this is why we're working on these skills. We use the same language around teaching and learning with the students as we do with the staff.
I remember when I first started, I was very nervous, but teachers should not be afraid to take chances in their classroom. And by taking chances in how they teach their lessons, ATL just slides in. We have to provide them the opportunities to question, allow students to explore, to look at different perspectives, to question, how would another side view this? My students are going to be acting as President Kennedy's advisors and making a decision on how to get the missiles out of Cuba. They're going to be brainstorming ideas, both funny and hilarious ideas, and then serious ideas on how to get the missiles out of Cuba. They're going to then present those ideas to President Kennedy. We're going to look at the pros and cons of each of those ideas. I love the idea of negotiating and trying to pay people off and everything like that. My concern is this: it does nothing about the threat that is imminent right now.
Just do nothing and see what happens. Sometimes it can be seen as a sign of weakness, but maybe we just need more time.
But why can we not do nothing? If they decide to push the button and start that, we have no time to react. We have to do something. This strategy is fun. It'll immediately engage my students. This lesson is an excellent example of teaching through inquiry. I want to see them connecting to other things that we've covered, prior knowledge over the course of the last year, and their current day knowledge of the world to the past.
As the head of the school, my role is to support the staff so they can do the best job at ensuring the program and the kids in the program are successful. My goal is to aim for 50% of my day to be in the classroom where the teaching is taking place, and being able to have a conversation after the fact with the teacher to talk about what worked in that class and how they can continue working on that skill and sharing that skill with other teachers. I can't run the whole building by myself. I need to be able to share and support those who want to lead within the building. We support our IB teachers by surrounding them with people who have good practice and sharing that information and allowing them time to see what others are doing and what's happening in other places in the world.
When we would be doing some type of literary analysis, we made sure that we consciously included time for collaboration and reflection, and also allowing the students time to understand where they were in the learning process. I find it's almost like a paradigm shift for the students in their first year. They are very hesitant at first to realize that they are in control, to realize that, oh, okay, I am the one kind of in charge of my own learning right now, and she's here to help me and coach me along the way. We've recently read the short story Kew Gardens by Virginia Woolf. The students have looked at some stylistic devices of Virginia Woolf. In the public garden here, students will explore. They will be listening to conversations. They will be using all of their senses in order to experience the garden, and then they will be recreating that by writing a pastiche of Woolf's work.
With the changing of seasons, the beauty that is here right now won't be here in a month. So I kind of want to talk about, it almost feels like a calm before the storm kind of a situation.
How time changes. Yes. So make sure that you connect that with time, past, present, future, yes, with Wolf. Once you create that spark in the students, they will surprise you in what they will do and who they will become.
You watch the learning that's taking place within the classroom and outside the classroom. It's amazing when you see how kids are getting involved in what they're learning and how it becomes a part of what they do.
I want them to fall in love with the subject matter and make connections. That's how we create lifelong learners.